Hey, welcome everyone. This is Harmony Point Acupuncture's YouTube channel. We post usually 2 videos every Sunday, a yoga qigong and a pranayama breath video. This class is the yoga qigong, so welcome. And if you like what you're experiencing here, please give us a thumbs up and give us a subscription if you'd like, or drop us a line in the comments. We'd like to hear from you. Thank you so much for your support and your interest in this channel. So we're going to begin now by bringing our energy inwards and bring our awareness to the breath at the tip of the nostrils. And we're going to feel the cool air coming in and the warm air flowing out. And we're just going to be with that breath for a few moments. Cool air is coming in, warm air is flowing out. Take a few more moments to here to really be with that breath. We're going to set our intention now for this practice on really giving ourselves permission to remain focused inwards, focused on the breath and subtle aspects of movement that we usually take for granted. We're going to focus this session on bringing things that are usually unconscious to our conscious awareness. This is the perfect time right now. If you have any particular prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything you'd like to say to yourself that might help you here with this practice, you can do that now. Or you can just take a moment to really focus your personal intention for the practice. If you don't have anything specific you want to say to yourself, that's fine too. I just like you to take a moment to really focus your personal intention. I'd like to also remind everyone that when you do a practice like this, it's very normal for your mind to wander and slip away from what we're doing. And all you need to do is notice that your mind is wandering and bring yourself right back to what we're doing. You don't need to be harsh with yourself, just gently pull the mind back in. I'd like to take a moment before we go begin our practices. I'd like to take a moment to express my deep gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. Okay, so let's stand up slowly. And we're going to begin with a standing practice. We're going to interlock the fingers. We're going to inhale and exhale. Now we're going to cover the ankle practice. Now straight overhead. Relax. Side of the body. Notice the effects of the practice on the forearm, hands, the wrists. I'm just going to go over our basic posture, the posture that we're coming back to, our default posture when we're not doing anything specific with the hands. We want to really stretch these palms open. Palms to be stretched open. So not like tense like that, but we want to stretch the palm. Stretch the palm. And we want the tongue at the roof of the mouth. We want some nice space between the arms and the body. Just stand. You actually stretch the palms open, you feel more movement in the, feel more movement circulation here. The tongue at the roof of the mouth, face relax, and relax the elbows. Just get all the chi. Okay, and now for the next practice, we're going to do the ankle stretch breathing. So we're going to take a breath in and come up on our toes and exhale coming down. So when we're coming up, we're still having our nice open palms, tongue at the roof of the mouth. And we're treating, as we perform this movement, we are treating the air as if it were water. So we want to move our hands through the air as if we were moving through water. So let's begin. Relax with the hands at the side of the body. We'll stand in our default position. Arms open, air between the arms and the body, face relaxed, tongue to the roof. And from this position, we're now going to go for the chest opening breathing. So we're going to bring the palms together in front of the chest, and you feel that energy between the palms. Take a breath in and open up the chest. Exhale back together. Separate the feet about shoulder width, bend the knees, bring the palms up in front of the chest. Now, instead of pointing the palms towards each other, point the fingertips towards each other. You want to feel a very generous quality here, like we're holding something very precious, and we have so much to offer. First, we can hold so much healing for ourselves, for the world, generous quality, and you can have the idea that your elbows are resting on a stool or a bar top, whatever kind of image helps you just kind of relax here. We can just stand here for a while. We won't, but we could. We could stand here for a little while. We should be so relaxed in this posture. And from this relaxed position, we're going to take a breath in and then out. Relax, hands to the side of the body. Again, we'll stand in our default position. Face relaxed, tongue at the roof of the mouth. Space between the arms and the rest of the body. Arms nice and stretched out. Now, let's go for some, just checking the screen. Okay. Let's go for some of the Maharu qigong practices. There's a link to in the bottom of this page if you want to learn more about the Maharu practices from Dr. Kata Shepherd. So we're from our default position with our hands nice and open. We're going to come up here, the fingertips towards each other like we just were for the chest over the breath. Drop the fingertips down, up and down. You can bend the knees a little for this practice. Tips towards you. Up, center. Palms towards each other. Keep those palms nice and open, stretched open, tongue to the mouth, face and elbows relaxed. Out. Out. default position. Now we're gonna, we haven't done this in a while, we're gonna do our creature walking exercise. So we're holding either a small human being or a small being, any being, animal, the baby, I've been carrying that child, so, but also carrying, I guess, cat. So kind of with that in mind, that we're holding something very precious. We're gonna put that on our chest. And as you're doing this too, you can also direct some self-care to yourself. Keep your palms open. And we're going to begin to walk in a circle. Imagine that we're carrying this being around. Being is asleep and we don't want to disturb. So our whole upper body is very relaxed, holding this being close to us. And we're feeling the weight of our feet solid on the ground. Now we're going to reverse direction. When we sit down, we're going to go for our upper body loosening. We're going to bend the knees, go from side to side. Really allow everything to just slide off your body. Anything you don't want to hold on to, just slide right off. freeing movement here. Arms. Stretch. Elbows. All right, now we're going to come on down to the floor. Other direction. Center. And turn head left and right. Bringing awareness to the vertebrae in the neck. Cervical vertebrae. Just feel this vertebrae in the neck. Right. Now put your hands on your shoulders. Keep your face pointed forward, but turn as forward as you can, turning this way. And as you're performing this movement, be aware of your thoracic vertebrae in the upper back. Now put your hands on your knees and turn over each shoulder. And as you perform this movement, bring your awareness to the vertebrae in the low back, lumbar vertebrae, and the lower thoracic. Back to the center. And now visualize that there's a rod going straight through the center of the body, and you're just rotating around that. First direction. sometimes the boat mass meditation, reverse directions again. Boat mass meditation, you're like a boat on water, soothing. Directions again. Back to the center. Now we're going to do some loosening to the lower part of the body. Begin by working on the hips. So we're going to bring the left leg out. I'm going to adjust the screen. Bring the left leg out. We're going to loosen up the right hip. Now we're going to put the outside of the right foot either on top of the right thigh or the bottom of the right foot against the inner part of the left thigh, or straight out. And if you put it straight out, you're going to be going inhale, exhale, exhale. Here you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Here you're going to be going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Bring our awareness into this right hip. Really visualize this hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible as practice. So let's begin. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, from under the right thigh. Put a drawing in between the toes to draw a circle in one direction, and other direction. Circle angle in one direction. Right leg out. Left hip. The outside of the left foot on top of the right thigh. The bottom part of the left foot against the part of the right thigh, or straight out. Straight out, we're going inhale, exhale, exhale. Here we're going inhale, exhale, exhale. Here we're going inhale, exhale, exhale. Bring our awareness right into this left hip, visualizing this left hip as healthy. Let's begin. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Right now, we're going to come onto this left thigh. Put a drawing in between the toes. Draw a circle in one direction, other direction. Draw a circle from the direction. Out. That's exactly. Feel all the sensations of the lower part of the body. Now we're going to move on to some neck and shoulder stuff. So for this, we're going to begin with some shoulder shrugs. So we're shrugging from here, and all this is relaxed, face is relaxed, elbows relaxed. The movement is all from here. Ready? Okay, we'll stop the practice and inhale up slowly. Exhale down. Up. Exhale down. Up. Exhale down. Okay, now let's do some more practices. Inhale, lean back, open up the throat. Exhale, chin the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Exhale back to the center. Exhale left. Exhale back to the center. Exhale right. Exhale back to the center. Exhale left. Back to the center. Exhale right. Back to the center. Exhale left your left shoulder. Feel the stretch all down the right side of the neck. Exhale back to the center. Exhale right your right shoulder. Feel that stretch down the left side of the neck. Back to the center. Exhale left your left shoulder. Back to the center. Exhale right your right shoulder. Back to the center. And now let's just go all the way around. Exhaling to the floor and inhaling from the ceiling. And reverse directions. Come back to the center. And we'll just sit for a moment. Feeling the stillness around us. Okay, and now we're going to come on down to the floor. Bring the hands out perpendicular to the body, palms down. Knees are bent. Inhale, and we're going to bring the knees to the left, the face to the right as we twist both shoulders on the floor. Go back to the center. Exhale the other direction, twist. Go back to the center. Exhale, twist. use the breath to help you twist. Going at your own pace. Center, palms up. Squeeze. Okay, and now we're going to go on for our deep relaxation. I'm going to sit up to guide us. You can remain lying down. If you choose to do the deep relaxation sitting up, I strongly suggest that you support your back against the wall or a chair and keep your spine straight. So we're going to begin now. Everybody take a moment to really get into your position. And we're going to begin the deep relaxation by bringing awareness to the whole surface of your back. And just notice how the surface of your back feels against the wall or the floor or the chair. Feel the flatness of the surface. Feel that contact, surface of your back with whatever it's touching, wall, chair, floor. And now gently bring your awareness to your breath, and in particular, the breath in the abdomen. And then notice that as you inhale, the abdomen rises. And as you exhale, the abdomen falls. And the abdomen just rises and falls all on its own. There's nothing you need to do about it. It's just happening. Abdomen's rising on the inhalation, falling on the exhalation. Rising and falling of the abdomen. Just being with that breath in the abdomen, just feeling ourselves a part of that breath, part of that rise on the inhalation, fall on the exhalation. And now we're going to begin to relax the body in parts. And we're going to begin by shifting our awareness to the lower part of the body now. We're going to relax the toes, relax the soles of the feet, relax the top of the feet, relax the ankles, relax the calves, relax the shins, relax the knees, relax the thighs, relax the buttocks, relax the hip and groin area. Allow the entire lower portion of the body to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this lower portion of the body, we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring our awareness to the middle of the body. We're going to relax the abdomen, relax the low back, relax the mid back, relax the upper back, relax the rib cage, relax the shoulders, relax the upper arms, relax the elbows, relax the forearms, relax the wrists, relax the hands, relax the fingers, relax the fingertips. Allow the entire middle section of the body to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this middle section of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring our awareness up into the throat and head area. We're going to relax the throat, relax the back of the neck, relax the base of the skull, relax the back of the head, relax the top of the head, sides of the head, relax the forehead, relax the eyebrows, relax the eyelids, relax the eyes, relax the face, relax the mouth, relax the tongue, relax the teeth, relax the jaw. Allow the entire throat and head area to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this throat and head area, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. As we do that, we're going to maintain our awareness on the throat and head area. Ready, breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now we're going to bring all three sounds together, the ah, the o, and we're going to tone them as one sound, ah. And as we do that, we're going to do that 3 times in a row. Tone ah 3 times in a row. Ready? Breath in. Now we're going to keep toning Aum, but I'm going to guide us in such a way that there's going to be a space between the end of one Aum and the beginning of the next Aum. And that space is going to become a little bit longer each time. And what we want to do is we want to focus on that space. We want to focus on that silence that's happening between the sounds. And as that silence expands, we want to imagine ourselves actually becoming a part of that silence, actually merging with that quiet space. And I'll remind everyone again that it's possible when you do this practice during the merging the quiet space, you may notice that your breath naturally suspends itself. And if that happens, you can just allow that to happen, but do not forcefully hold the breath. As soon as you get the urge to breathe, just keep breathing, even if it's still in the silence. The important thing is to focus on the silence and allow the breath to do whatever it does. It's fine. Okay, let's begin. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. And now take a breath in for one final Om, and this time really experience each of the three parts of the sound in each of the three parts of the body. Ready? Breath in. And gradually bring awareness back into the body. Begin to move the fingers and toes. And slowly, if you're lying down, just come up into a seated position. Try to keep your eyes closed as you're doing that. If you're sitting up for the meditation, maybe sit forward, but keep your eyes closed as you're moving forward. Moving the body around just a bit. And once you're sitting up or sitting forward, rub your palms together, get them nice and warm. Cup them gently over your eyes. Really enjoy that sensation of warm palms over your eyes. And slowly pull your palms away from your eyes as you open your eyes. And thank you so much for joining me.